What's up guys, welcome back to the channel where tonight at long last and by very popular demand I'm going to be unboxing and testing out this 65-inch Sony A90J OLED. Now, despite what many people think, I am not rich enough to purchase these TVs myself, so I've got to say a big thanks to the guys at box.co.uk for sending over this TV, which has allowed me to make this video. Now, if you're to purchase a TV like this from Box, you'll be able to take advantage of the free 5-year protection plan that is included, the free delivery, and the fact that they also price match all the major competitors. So please go and check out their link in the description. Now, if you are new to the channel, the way that we are going to do this is that we're going to get the TV unpacked at the box. We're then going to take a look around the back of the TV. We're going to look at all the inputs, the outputs. Then we will take a look at any supplied accessories. And once we've done that, we're going to get the TV up on the wall. Now, once we have got the TV wall mounted, we're then going to get it set up. We're also going to take a look around all the menus. We're going to check out the picture and the sound. And this TV has got some great features. And talking of sound, one of the amazing things about this TV is that it actually uses the screen as the speaker. Yes, the screen is the speaker. So I'm really interested to see what it sounds like. Now, along with great sound, this TV is meant to have a great picture and apparently good brightness when it comes to OLEDs. And with me currently being an LG G1 OLED owner, it will be interesting to see how this TV compares. Okie dokie, let's first crack on then with a look around the outside of the packaging, and not a great deal going on. So all it says on the front is Sony, Bravia XR and Master Series. Now, just below that, we have the energy rating, which isn't great as it comes in at a G. Just moving round to the side of the box now then, and it says XR Cognitive Processor, XR OLED Contrast Pro, Google TV, and then we have the size and model number. Next up, some box measurements for you guys who maybe want to transport this box or you want to store it somewhere. So let's start off with the length first then, and that comes in at approximately 157.5 centimeters or 62 inches. The depth comes in at 18 centimeters or 7 inches. And finally the height, and that comes in at 95.5 centimeters or 37.75 inches. What is that? Looks like a wiper blade. Right, now that we got the TV out of the box, let's take a look at the supplied accessories. It's all very exciting. Not used to a Sony TV at all, so yeah, it's all brand new for me. So we've got a setup guide just there, so a quick guide and some instructions on how to handle the TV. Then got a little bit more paperwork just there. Safety information. Again, it looks like some more instructions. Then we have a packet of screws, and that's going to be for our feet for the TV. Moving on, and we have a little cable tie just there. Then we have a couple of batteries for our remote control. And talking of remote controls, there we go. Very nice looking remote, quite long. I think it could be a little bit shorter in my personal opinion, but looks very nice indeed, and I believe it is backlit as well, which is a positive. Got some shortcuts there, so we got actually one for YouTube, my favourite. Netflix as well, Disney, and what's that? Prime Video. So yeah, all my favourites on the quick access buttons just there. Looks like it's yeah, fully featured. Then we have, oh yes, what a change this is. A removable power cable for an OLED TV. Yes, at last. So I've pre-measured this and it comes in at 1.9 meters. And if you're wondering why I'm praying that we've got a removable power cable, because all the OLEDs I test, they are fixed. So if Sony can do it, so can everyone else. Moving on, and we have some just plastic cover plates there. That's just to cover up on the back of the TV all the inputs and outputs and whatnot. Moving on, and we have the supplied feet. Now, just get one of these out to show you. So look, very nice indeed. This part is exposed, but we do have covers for those, and they are very clever design, because you can have it that the TV sits very flat and the feet would sit like that, or you can have them more upright and it basically raises the TV up to allow for a soundbar underneath. So very clever design, and hopefully we'll show that in a separate video. Right, let's move on and take a look at the back of the TV then. So as we can see, this is where we would fit the supplied feet or legs. Then moving across, we have that input for the power cable. Yes, the removable power cable. Fair play. I know I'm going on about it a bit here, but it is a really big deal for me. Moving up from that, and we do have 4 holes, or they will be holes once you remove the supplied screws for a wall mounting bracket. So that's great if you want to mount this on a wall that looks like it comes with the screws. They may not be long enough for every wall bracket, so you may have to supply your own. But if you do wall mount it, these holes are set apart by 300mm by 300mm. So 300 by 300, nice and easy. Moving up from there, and we do have a couple of holes just there, and I believe that these are just ports for the 2 inbuilt subs. Moving on to the inputs and outputs then, and these are set to the left hand side of the screen if you're looking at the screen straight on. And we have some connections there for aerial and satellite. Moving across, we have LAN and optical digital audio out. Across from that, again, we have 3 HDMIs. 2 of the HDMIs are good for 4K 120Hz, and the middle one being eARC and ARC. And across from that, we have a USB. Moving around to the side now then, and we have an on-off switch for the built-in mic. So if you value your privacy, then you can turn that off if you wish. Then we have a 4th HDMI. Up from that, we have a further 2 USBs, an input for headphones, and an input for AV. Moving up from that, we have a card slot, and finally, we have connections for a center speaker. Right, moving on to the setup process now then, and we will go through this one because it is a TV that I've never tested before. So I'm going to select my language and location. Now we have a couple of options here. We've got Setup Google TV or Setup Basic TV. So you can see the differences there on screen, whichever way you decide to do, and I'm going to go with the Setup Google TV. Now this is very handy for me because it says we can set up with Google Home app, which I'm going to do with my Android device. So make sure that you've got that app installed on your phone and it will make the setup process much easier. So I've gone ahead and downloaded the Google Home app and I've instructed it to search for a new device, and there we go. It has now found that TV, so I'm just going to simply click on it and confirm, and now it's asking me to scan the QR code. So I just quickly had to pop in my Wi-Fi password and straight away it has connected. There we go, that's now all done, simple enough to do, and then we've got the option there to select some of our subscription services which we may have. So I'm going to continue on from this. Let's finish off setting up this TV then, so let's press on start. Some terms and conditions to agree to just there. Then it says about setting up a parental lock, so I'm just going to put in something basic for now. Now that that is complete, it is now installing our apps. Your Google TV experience is ready. Start exploring. Okie dokie, that is the TV all set up now then, and that was simple enough to do. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the menus. So one quick press of the home button on the remote and we are brought straight to the home menu. And I've got a few things going on here then. So at the top, we've got a search function. We've got For You, movies, shows, apps, and the library. If I scroll down, then we come to My Apps, which is listed in a nice long row there. I've got to say it, the TV is nice and responsive, or the OS, should I say. Very snappy indeed. I do like that. It doesn't seem to lag or hang at all, which is a good start. So moving on down then, we've got our popular movies and TV shows, dramas, fantasy shows. So basically it's just recommending content for myself. So that is a good option there if you like that sort of thing. And there we go. It's also suggesting Mrs. Tech Giant's videos. So that's great. And if we now just go up to the apps, let's have a look in there. So it's like I said, it's all nice and snappy. It's very good. It's definitely better than other TVs that I've tried in the past. And there we go. We've got My Apps there again. So we've got things like Netflix, Prime Video, YouTube, Apple TV, Disney Plus, Bravia Core. I will come to that probably in another video. Now TV, and yes, there is just all the family favourites there, and obviously you can download more. So you've got your featured apps there, movies and TV shows, Spotify, Deezer, Amazon Music, just all the stuff you'd expect, and even some games as well there to maybe keep the kids happy. Coming back out of that now then, and let's just press the settings button on the remote control. And talking about the remote control, it is very nice indeed. Its functionality, and like I said, it has got a backlight and it does look very nice. In the dark, you know, it's just easier to use with a backlight. So anyway, getting back to it, we have these basically quick settings. So we've got our in-depth settings just there. Then we have our Bravia notifications, then our picture settings. Let's just quickly dive into that for a second. So they come up on the right-hand side there. So we can reset the picture settings, auto picture mode, ambient light sensor there. So we've got some various options within that. Then we've got brightness, color, clarity, motion, video signal, and advanced color adjustment. So yeah, plenty of things to play with there. Backing out of that now, and moving across, we have our picture modes. So the picture modes that we have vivid, which is, yes, very vivid indeed. My camera is blowing that out a bit, so just ignore that. Then we have standard, cinema, game, graphics, photo, IMAX enhanced, and custom. Moving across from that, we have our auto picture mode, brightness, ambient light sensor, and we've got our mode there to change the aspect of the image, sound settings, sound mode. So on there we've got standard, dialogue, cinema, music, sports, Dolby audio, Bluetooth, parental controls. You can turn the picture on or off. So that's great if you just want to save a bit of energy. Maybe you've got some music playing there. So yeah, quick press brings it back on again. Sleep timer, alarm, power on behavior, and there as well we can edit stuff. So if I quickly just click on this, you can see all the stuff that's ticked, which we've just gone through, but you can also add or take away whatever you want from that list, which is great that you can customize it for your preferences. Right, let's next check out the picture then, and I'm using a piece of my own demo material, and wow, first impressions, this looks absolutely stunning. Just take a look at that. I am very impressed indeed. It is a lovely sharp image, really clear, and at the moment we are just in the standard picture mode. I've made no adjustments to the picture settings whatsoever. So this is literally out of the box. So as you can imagine, that is a great start. And the light is drawn in a little bit at the moment. So what I'm going to do to keep it fair, in a minute, I'm going to change up the footage and we'll turn on the lights, some nice strong lighting, see how it copes. And then we'll also try out some darker material. But yeah, first impressions of this TV, or should I say the picture quality, are very good indeed. I'm sure you'll agree. That is a stunning image. Right, I've just gone ahead and popped the lights on now then and changed up the demo material. Once again, it is a piece of my own footage, which is in 4K HDR. And talking of HDR, this TV also supports Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, supports Netflix calibrated mode and IMAX enhanced. Once again, just taking a look at this, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice. Really bright as well as far as OLEDs go. And once again, we are just in the standard picture mode there. And if I change it up to vivid, then, well, you can see that massively jump up in brightness there. It's blowing out a bit on my camera, to be honest. Really, really intense. I can't believe how bright it does get, actually. It's, yeah, very impressive indeed. And overall, just a lovely, sharp image. Change up the image once again to another 4K HDR piece of material, and will you just take a look at that? That is absolutely beautiful. Really bright where it should be bright and really dark where it should be dark. Once again, this is just in the standard mode, no adjustments whatsoever. And yeah, what a great out of the box picture, absolutely beautiful. And I do feel that this piece of material that I produce myself is a great demonstration for any OLED owner out there. So yeah, please go and check out this. I'll leave a link to it in the description. It is really, really nice and bright. Like I said, where it's meant to be bright, dark where it should be dark. And that is exactly what you want from an OLED TV. And that's what you're paying your money for. And that is just such a superb picture. I mean, come on, just take a look at that. That is nice, isn't it? Now, you've got to be watching this back on a compatible display. Many of you may have phones that are OLED displays. So, you know, if you're watching it back on maybe a high-end iPhone or one of maybe the better Samsung phones, then, you know, you'll be able to appreciate exactly what I am seeing. Look at that, just great. That is a perfect sample of the bright bits being bright and the dark bits being dark there. No blooming going on, just what you want. Again, just look at that. It is like you are actually there. The image literally just pops off the screen. Let's next take a listen to what the sound quality is like. And as I explained earlier, the TV actually uses the screen as a speaker. So behind the screen, apparently there's a couple of actuators which I'm guessing, you know, vibrate the screen to produce the sound. There's also a couple of subs, which total output is 60 watts. But it is rather weird because you can feel the vibration on this screen, and as you move around, I can literally hear, like here and there, it's like there's a speaker directly there. It's very odd indeed. So you move around, I can hear it literally just there. It's disappearing again. And then around there again, very odd, but seems to work. And let's just turn it up and listen to see what it sounds like. Let's just turn it up a little bit then. So yeah, it is really odd hearing it, like I say, literally coming from the screen itself. And let's change up the sound mode. So we're in standard. Dialogue there, then cinema, music, sports, and Dolby Audio. And to be fair, none of them sound particularly offensive, but don't get me wrong, a TV like this really would benefit from a dedicated soundbar or amplifier and speakers. And there we have it then, guys, a very impressive TV indeed. Now, for all my hard work, if you could do me a massive favour, just take 1 second of your time to reach up and hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so for more content like this in the future. Once again, big thanks to box.co.uk for sending over the TV, and please go check out their link in the description. And also don't forget to go and check out Mrs. Tech Giant's new tech channel. And she's already got a few videos up on there which you can go and check out. So thanks very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.